Beloveds, welcome newcomers, welcome back to my existing family. Welcome. We're talking about the next 7 days and what you can expect, what is happening. This week we do have, on the 14th, we do have the new moon in Cancer. So that is like a new emotional cycle for all of us. It's focusing on our home, family, our sense of security. What else? I wrote it down so I would not forget. It's also focusing on healing and building a stronger foundation for our futures. So this is pretty exciting. And we still have Mercury in retrograde until the 23rd. So that is also in the mix as well. So that would, may call for some reflection, some releasing. And with the new moon in Cancer, choosing something new is indirectly or directly releasing something old. So, we have that balance going on, but in a good way. And we're also paying attention to what genuinely makes us feel supported. The moon is also helping us to focus on that as well. So we can see how these energies are affecting the next 7 days. This is for your sun, moon, and rising, and Venus. We do have Venus in Virgo opposing Neptune, I believe. Is it opposing? I believe it's opposing Neptune in Pisces. Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. So we got, there's a lot of little things going on. We also have this little second, let me say little, but a second moon that they have discovered. I want to say they call it a quasi-moon, or it's a second moon that we are now being allowed to see, which, and for me, makes me feel like now that we are energetically as a collective where we are, we're allowed to see this second moon that has been there all the time assisting us. It is traveling next to us. You know what I mean? It's not contradicting us. It's not opposing us. It's not hitting us or anything like that. It's just moving right alongside planet Earth. So I find that to be pretty interesting. And the energy, what that energy is contributing to us. Anywho, we are going to start with Cancer because we're still in Cancer season. And we'll move around the wheel all the way to Gemini and see what's popping. I'll see you there. Cancer, beloved, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus this week. Welcome to all my newcomers, or welcome back to all my existing subscribers. Welcome. Please consider liking this video if it resonates with you. Also subscribing if you're new here. Okay? So this week, we're talking about what to expect, what you're expecting, what is happening. And I decided to start off with runes this week. So, but I pre-pulled the rune because, I don't want to take up too much time on the video. Y'all got the rune of partnership. Okay? So we're going to see how that ties into your week. But, you could be stepping into a new relationship or business partnership. It's not giving me any energy one way or another, but, the rune of partnership, it could be business or romantic. Okay, so let's pull the tarot first. Let's see what's popping, and then we'll get some supporting messages from the Oracle. Cancer, what can they expect next 7 days? I feel like this one wants to come out. What can they expect next 7 days? What's popping? What can they expect? What is happening for Cancer next 7 days? Give me 2 more, please. Thank you for giving me exactly definitely 2 more. Okay, so we got the creature of water, which is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so some of y'all can be a romantic partnership. We do have the creature of air, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, and we have the Chiefess, which is the Strength card. Okay, so you obviously have some sort of communication coming in to you, Cancer. Whether it is of a romantic nature or not, we shall see when we get the clarifiers. This communication may require some quick action on your behalf, but it's giving me more a lot of communication. Like you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The words on here say creative expression and speed. You know what I mean? Like it may require some quick reaction, or you may be being advised against that. It just depends on where the rest of the reading takes us when we clarify these. But to me, it feels more of direct, blunt type of communication, but in a loving way. Not you know, not in a bad way or anything. It just feels like somebody is being very direct with you, very sure. Some of you, it could be a business proposition, and some of you could be romantic. So, you know, same energy as the rune, actually, the rune of partnership. Interesting. And the Strength card is like, I feel like the Strength card is you're going to be very satisfied with this conversation. Whatever the conversation is for you, I feel like you feel empowered having it. Let's go further with oracles or clarifying. Let's do oracles. Cancer, next 7 days, what can they expect? What's happening? Give me one, please. Tell me more about their next 7 days. Give me one. Thank you. Give me one for Cancer. We're gonna get some tea leaves and see what's popping in your next 7 days. Actually, I was just about to say, let me just cut, but it flipped over. And let me get 2 for Cancer for the next 7 days. What can they expect? 1 more. Oh, I didn't close my eyes this time. Okay, so for tea leaves, we got Whale, great worry over nothing. And Frying Pan, trouble, accusations. So that kind of brought in the trouble and shipped it right back out at the same time. Because it's like trouble, accusations, and then it's like great worry over nothing. So maybe you know, maybe this conversation is straightening out something. Someone may have accused you or something, and it was maybe messing up a relationship in some sort of way, causing some sort of friction within one of your relationships. And, you know, it's coming, you know, because the Knight of Cups could also be an apology. But there's definitely someone coming to talk to you. We got spirituality, becoming more spiritually aware, more spiritually focused, or choosing a spiritual path. That may apply to some of you. Some of you, I feel like if you may be becoming more aware of the situation or a situation through this conversation, like the information you receive from this conversation is providing you with some insight into something. And then you have escape, which is equivalent to the great worry over nothing to me. Not equivalent necessarily, but it complements it, as in escaping friction, escaping, like escape is about exactly what it sounds like, escaping whatever it is you need to escape. Escaping the unknown, escaping stagnation, friction, a situation, a job, a relationship, like whatever it is, you're moving on from something that I guess may have been causing you great worry or some sort of concern about something. The Strength card was giving me some sort of relief, like feeling very pleased with the outcome, very happy. So if there's some existing tension or friction in your life over accusations or, you know, just something within that nature, is being resolved this week through a healthy conversation. We do have the moon in Gemini right now as I'm recording this. So that could be assisting you as well. Also Venus being in Virgo. You know, all that type of energy is assisting with good communication. Mercury retrograde, though, could make it a little tricky. So, you know, just make sure you're having patience. Loving type communication. Tell me why the Knight of Cups is here for Cancer. We have the Tower. Okay. And why the Tower? Why the Tower? Tell me why the Tower is here. I feel like I know, but the Nine of Wands. So I feel like if a lot of you have experienced this Tower, I feel like this Tower, this is coming at me two ways. It's coming at me, one, the Knight of Cups is coming in all of a sudden, like, you know, because you do have speed also with the Knight of Swords, and the Tower is something that happens like all of a sudden. So, you know, this could just be something that comes out of nowhere that you weren't expecting the apology for. They could be apologizing for something that fell apart because of them, or some sort of issues that they have been causing. But I mean, with the Knight of Wands also clarifying the Tower, I feel like this is something that's like an apology that's coming in all of a sudden that you weren't expecting. Tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. I feel like this is some sort of communication either way. The Nine of Pentacles. Nice. So this is something you've been desiring. For some of y'all, this could be financial. It doesn't even have to be romantic. You know, as I said before, this could be business. I guess more specifically finances. This could be a business partnership. This could be a partnership with a company, like you're partnering up with a company, working for them now. This could be a communication that results in the increase of your finances, or receiving some sort of material gifts from someone. I mean, that's actually coming in quite strongly for me as I said that out loud. Some of y'all could be receiving gifts. Did I say that already? No, I didn't. I remember when that came in. It wasn't here. Because the rune of partnership, it can also be gifts with this rune. It can also be gifts. And some of y'all could be receiving gifts with this, you know, and like coming in with an apology with some flowers or something. Like I said earlier, I feel like the Knight of Swords is a timing for some of you, like it's happening very quickly, and some of you I feel like it causes a quick reaction. Tell me why the Strength is here. Oh, we got two. We got the Temperance and the Ten of Cups. Nice. Okay, so some of y'all could have been waiting for this communication to come in. You've been wanting something, some sort of explanation. as to why whatever occurred. Some of y'all, this could be about your spiritual path, and it has nothing to do with relationship or business. This could be some sort of insight or understanding as to why your journey has been the way it has, and providing you with some resources moving forward. I feel like most of you, this is like some sort of connection, some sort of relationship, whether family or romantic, you know, or friend or something like that. Someone coming in to apologize, someone that caused chaos or a lot of misunderstandings or trouble for you in some sort of way, wants to come in and apologize all of a sudden, and may even bring gifts. I feel like it has a good outcome though. I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that happens here. Like it says, great worry over nothing. I feel like this situation resolved itself through this healthy communication. Okay, Cancer, this is what I have for you for your next 7 days. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. Please enjoy your next 7 days, and I'll see you at your next reading. Leo, beloved, sun, moon, or rising, welcome to my newcomers and welcome back to my existing family. Next 7 days, what you can expect, that's what we're talking about today. What is happening for you? If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like this video. And if you're new here, subscribe along with it. All right, so today I'm doing it a little differently. I wanted to pull a rune for each sign, so I pre-pulled it because I ain't doing all that on camera. But we have Leo got the harvest rune, the rune of harvest. Okay, I hope y'all can see that. Y'all can see that, right? Yeah. So it's harvest time, Leo. What? This is one of my favorite runes right here. The rune of harvest. So we're gonna pull some tarot first, and then get some supporting messages from Oracle, and we'll see how the rune ties in with your reading. I feel like you're receiving something this week with this harvest here. Like, I feel like you might be receiving more than you thought, or you're having a better outcome to something than you thought. Something like that. Harvest, like it just gives me abundance. Leo, what can you expect next 7 days? Give me 3, please. Look, I got the sun with the harvest rune. Plus, that's y'all. So y'all are in control of your week. All right. We have the Griot with blessed. Is that what it? Blessed. You would think with my glasses on, I'd be able to see some. We got blessed, Mother God, miracles in motion. Wow. What's next? And the Conjure Woman with manifestation. This is the Magician. Okay, Leo. Whew, harvest was very accurate. I was like very on point. I love when everything gels together with each other. Like, this is definitely a harvest week for you. You've been manifesting some sort of big change in your life. Mother God is not a traditional tarot card, but it is, as it says, miracles in motion. I can actually check the book on that. Oh my God. That was rather difficult. But miracles in motion to me is like the point of your message. Like, I feel like that's the focus. Like, there are things happening for you, or have been. I feel like that's why the Magician is here. Like, they have been happening in the background, and now with Jupiter in your sign, this harvest rune is giving me like replenishment, like blessings, miracles in motion. What does it say? You are the architect of your own existence when you tap into the wisdom of the Great Mother that you have within. Believe in yourself now. You are birthing miracles, and it is easy for you. Trust your inner voice You are being divinely guided, and you are much wiser than you think. So that to me is almost equivalent to the Magician. I feel like something that you've been, let me leave this out just in case I need it for another sign too. I feel like you've been manifesting something, and I feel like it's coming to fruition. Like it says, harvest time. Like I feel like, you know, it's time for you to reap your rewards, so to speak. Tell me more about Leo and their week ahead, what they can expect. What is happening for them? Tell me more about Leo, please. Well, damn, that's way over there. Hold on a second. I'm gonna shuffle that again because that's the same card that Cancer got. And I can't remember if I shuffled this deck when I put the cards up. I don't think I did. Give me one for Leo, please, in the next 7 days and what they can expect. I'm going to keep spirituality in mind, though. Nothing ever falls out by mistake. But, same exact card. We have unconscious. Okay? So, unconscious is kind of the opposite of spirituality. So I feel like this moon is enlightening something for you. The sun. Like you have the moon and the sun out here actually. It's like you're being enlightened. There's some sort of clarity coming to you. You're gaining a higher level of awareness with something in your life is what that's giving me. Tell me. Okay. We have resistance. Okay, so this is about resistance easing up. Also knowing when to put up resistance and when not to. But this is mainly about resistance easing up in your life. So something that has been or may have felt like it was resisting you, or you were experiencing resistance every time you went up against this thing, or every time you tried to accomplish this thing. I feel like that's easing up. Give me 2 tea leaves for Leo. Give me 2 tea leaves. One more for the next 7 days. We have fear, heartache over what you no longer have, and lion, time to act. Okay. Lion is also you. So I feel like some of y'all, I don't know. I don't feel like you've been procrastinating. I feel like you've been more stagnant. Like you haven't had the pieces that you need to move forward with something. You haven't had the information, the resources, the clarity, I don't know, the opportunity, something. And I feel like that's what is dissipating. There's some sort of, like it says, miracle in motion for you, Leo, that is clearing the space. It's clearing the road. It's clearing away all this resistance that you've been experiencing when it comes to something in particular. I'm not saying you're not going to receive resistance for the rest of your life. I'm saying something in particular that you have been persistently working it towards and trying to achieve, but you've hit a lot of roadblocks. I feel like the roadblocks are being cleared. Those of you who have been procrastinating with something, you're receiving a push this week to act. Like it's time to go. Like if you have been your own resistance, then you're receiving a push. This thing that's happening is going to give you a gentle push to move forward. Tell me why the sun is here for Leo, please. Why is the sun here for Leo? And this is you, of course. You have the 4 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So, I feel like some of you may be reviewing your Actually, why the Seven of Pentacles? I feel like this has to do with your home, but why the Seven of Pentacles? What are you saying with the Seven of Pentacles? And some of y'all may just, you got the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So some of you could be like reviewing or re-strategizing, you know what I'm saying, something like looking at the things that you've built in your life and how you've built it, particularly something surrounding your home and family, and you may be wanting to do it a different way, or you may not be wanting to work as hard as you have been, or you're tired or something. Like you've put a lot of work into something. I feel like you're reaping rewards from that, but I also feel like you may be wanting to do it differently going forward, or maybe, you know, maybe it's a home, like you put a lot of work into this home and, you know, now you're thinking about selling it, or it's finally being sold. It's been on the market for a while or something like that. It's like you appreciate the work you put into it. You are receiving the value that you deserve from it. And you're also like doing it easier, something easier for you, or something more manageable, or the Ten of Wands could just be the resistance subsiding in order for you to accomplish this thing. You're gonna be this is a lot of happiness this week. This is a lot of things turning around in your favor. Mother of God, tell me, Mother God, tell me about this miracles in motion for Leo. What's this, the Temperance? Yes, you have the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. I feel like you've been waiting for this. You've been patiently waiting. This is kind of what the Seven of Pentacles is also. Like you've been waiting, you've been working at this thing, you've been nurturing it. You haven't necessarily seen the results that you've been looking for. And I feel like the hard work without rewards is over. And I feel like it has something to do with your home or your family with the Four of Wands here. Either way, you're going to be celebrating and be very happy because you got the Sun also. Tell me why the Conjure Woman is here. It's manifestation. Tell me about the Magician, please. We got the Ace of Cups. Okay? Manifesting this new beginning. This, you know, the Ace of Cups for me is replenishment. Sometimes it gives me love depending on the spread. This spread, look, we got the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. The Eight of Pentacles is literally rewards for hard work. This Ace of Cups for this spread is not giving me love at all. It's giving me replenishment. It's giving me blessings. Like these things that you've been trying to manifest, these changes, this resolution, this results that you've been trying to manifest for yourself is starting to produce. It's starting to show itself. Like you started off with the Rune of Harvest. It's harvest time, Leo. It's time to reap your rewards. Your hard work has been paying off. Look, you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, like this could be financial for you. Some of you, this is, you know, could be leading to like financial abundance or stability. But there are things occurring in this next week for you, and they feel tangible. It feels like it's things that you can see and touch. But the resistance is clearing either way. Either way, the resistance that you have been experiencing is being cleared away. Okay? If you are still here, please remember to like this reading, as it must have resonated with you. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And to my returning family, thank you for your support. Everyone, please enjoy your next 7 days, and I'll see you at your next reading. Virgo, beloveds, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, welcome. You have Venus in your sign right now. That's, you know, very pertinent to quite a few of your weeks until it moves on. I want to say Venus stays in a sign for about a month or so, something like that. But anywho, what you can expect for the next 7 days is what we're talking about today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. Please consider subscribing if this reading resonates with you. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back, family. Welcome back. Everyone, please consider liking this video if it resonates with you. Today, we are starting off with runes. I wanted to pull some runes for each sign, and you got the rune of clarity, the rune of enlightenment, illumination. Actually, I'm holding it the wrong way. Let's say it's this way. So I feel like you're being enlightened with something. It's like there's some clarity coming to you. We have the new moon in Cancer on the 14th this week. That could be bringing in some sort of understanding when it comes to something that you may have needed clarity. Let us start with the tarot, and then we'll go to the oracles and get some supporting messages. What can Cancer expect for the next 7 days? We'll see how the rune ties in with the rest of your reading also. They've been tying in very lovely so far, so we shall see. Next 7 days, Virgo. Did I have nothing calling out Leo? No, because I said Venus was in your sign. One more sign, one more card for Virgo, please. If I did, maybe. One more. You gave me 2 more. Why? We got the Page of Wands, where it says the root of fire. Okay, we got Father God, radical truth. So that goes along with your rune there. We have the Father of Water, which is the King of Cups, balance and harmony. Okay. And we have the Monarch, which is the Chariot with Victorious. I feel like quite a bit of masculine energy here. Like a lot of taking charge or leadership, decision-making type of energy. With radical truth here with Father God, actually, let me also look at the book for that. Because Father God is not a traditional tarot card. It's just a card for this deck that I'm using. Look, it says there may be dishonesty or confusion around you. But there's an old saying, the truth will out. So, or as the grandmas used to say, what's done in the dark will soon come to light. You're definitely receiving some clarity. I don't, that's, you know, they have repeated that message twice already thus far. You have the Page of Wands here. Like, there's some sort of spark, a new spark with something. Could be business. It could be just within you. But I don't know, you're getting clarity or an understanding. Could be from a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy on the Cancer, as we also have the Chariot here. Some of you this could result in you moving, physically moving, or traveling somewhere. Some of you could just result in action from you, like you taking some sort of action. I don't want to necessarily aggressive action, but you know, maybe sudden movement if you haven't been able to, if you've been stagnant because of the not knowing, because of needing clarity. But I feel like all of a sudden you just take action, you make a decision, you do something that is some action on your behalf, or things start happening very quickly once you step into this understanding. So let's go to the oracles and see what they're talking about. Virgo, next 7 days, tell me about it. What's happening for them? Tell me more. We have spiritual team. Your spiritual teachers will find you answers. Your spiritual teachers will find you. Answers will appear by chance. Help will come with perfect timing. So, I feel like this is, just confirming that some sort of answers that you've been seeking is being revealed to you or provided for you this week. For some of you, it could come from a spiritual team or a spiritual teacher. Maybe you've needed that. Whatever it is your need is, that's what's coming. And I feel like the next 7 days is the perfect timing. Like when it happens for you, it's the perfect time. Let's cut. And we have ecstasy. Okay, so this goes right along with the Page of Wands to me. It's like, it's giving me a spark, like a rejuvenation, like a new spark, something you'll be excited about, something you're going to be passionate about. It could be someone, it could be a person. I'm not necessarily getting that specifically, but it's like something that's reawakening you. Give me 2 tea leaves for Virgo, please. Or it should be like a new project that you're excited about, a new offer. 2 for Virgo. 1 more, thank you. We have hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. You're obviously receiving some sort of help with something this week. Someone is coming in to help you. If they're not the King of Cups, this is the energy they're coming in with. Like the King of Cups, very supportive, bringing in emotional balance, harmony. We also have Barrel. You feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So for me, that's what the person's coming in to assist you with. But I feel like your assistance has a lot to do with information. Like you being provided the information that you need, or the opportunity, or the offer, something like that, something bringing in the clarity. I love how on point the runes have been with the readings. I love runes. Page of Wands, tell me why that's here for Virgo, please. Tell me why that's here for Virgo. Give me 1. We have the High Priestess. So you may have intuitively known that you were going to, you may have had some sort of intuitive knowing about this what's coming to you. Most of you, I feel like this High Priestess energy is more talking about something being revealed through the Page of Wands. If something is being revealed to wake you back up, and you don't see it coming. The High Priestess is about clarity as well, like things being revealed, more like secrets or just things unknown. Father God, tell me about Father God, please, for the Virgs. We have the Lovers and the World. We have the Lovers in the World. Some of you, this could be the radical truth that you could be receiving could end a relationship for you. I feel like it's helping most of you make a decision. Some of you, the decision could be ending your relationship. So I guess either way, it's helping you make a decision. Some of y'all, it could be putting a relationship to bed, or it could be understanding why a relationship had to end, or why it ended the way it did, or something, something about a relationship. I don't feel like it really is for most of you, but the Lovers is here, so the energy is here along with ecstasy. But I feel like you're either understanding the ending of something, or you're being given the clarity to move forward from the ending of something. King of Cups. Tell me about that for Virgo, please. Tell me about it. Thank you. We have the Queen of Swords. So the King of Cups, for a lot of you, is definitely a person, somebody you're talking to. Well, it's a conversation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign, but, you know, it's like you're having a conversation, or that you're receiving clarity surrounding this person. Some of you, I feel like the information that you're receiving is bringing in this balance and harmony. Like, I feel like the clarity that you receive puts a lot of you in this King of Cups energy. This balance and harmonious feeling, this victory that the Chariot is talking about, finally being able to make a decision. You got the Judgment on the bottom. You know what I mean? Those of you who have had an inner knowing of something, you could finally see like confirmations of it, or you see it finally happen. You know, kind of like oh my God, I can't believe it is actually happening, or something like that. Tell me about the Chariot, please, for Virgo. Why is the Chariot here for Virgo? We have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like the Seven of Wands is more talking about taking charge. Like you know how to move. Give me one more with the Chariot. Give me one more. Something flipped over. We got, well, you got the Sun. That's Leo energy. I don't know. The Seven of Wands is kind of throwing me off. But the Sun with the Chariot makes more sense. You know, that's victory, breakthroughs. I feel like the Seven of Wands is like more like, you know, just confidence, like standing up, holding the line, like finally having a victorious outcome to something that you worked hard for, something that you fought for. With the Seven of Wands, you stood your ground. You insisted that this is the outcome that you were seeing for yourself, and you didn't lose sight of that. And, you know, you're receiving some sort of breakthrough this week with the Chariot that you're going to be very happy about with the Sun energy. The Sun is also about enlightenment and clarity. There are things being illuminated for you. Okay, Virgo, so if this resonated with you, please like. Thank you. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Please enjoy your next 7 days, and I will see you at your next reading. Libra beloveds, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, welcome. Newcomers, welcome on in. Please consider subscribing if this reading resonates with you. Welcome to my existing family. Thank you for your support. Everyone, consider liking this video if the reading resonates with you. We talking about what you can expect for the next 7 days, what you can expect, what's happening. This week, I pulled runes first. So, you got the rune. Let me make sure I show it right. I think I'm showing it right. Damn. Protection. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? The rune of protection. So, let's see how that ties in with the rest of your cards. But I feel like you're being protected from an unwanted outcome of something. You're being protected this week. You might have like a very divinely orchestrated week. A lot of things happening that you may not necessarily have done, or you know, you can see how God is working on your behalf, because won't he do it? Won't he do it? All right, let's pull the tarot first. What is happening? What can Libra expect for the next 7 days? What can Libra expect? What is that? One more, please. One more. On Libra. One, please. Thank you. So, we have the King of Cups. That was in Virgo's reading. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, Libra. And we have the Moon. Okay. I mean, with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles together, obviously that could be two people for you, or it could be people in your week, involved in your week. To me, however, it's giving me an energy, but take it how it resonates for you. It's giving me like it's giving me like a financial balance, like a financial flow, a harmonious flow of your finances that you just don't expect, you don't see coming. This could also be, it's interesting, the King of Pentacles is the one that's giving me a person more. The King of Cups is giving me more in energy. The King of Pentacles is giving me both, a person and energy. So, or this could be like a position you're put in, Libra, a promotion of some sort. It could be a promotion in life. It could be a promotion at work. Your business could be, your business could be increasing. Your clientele, your finances from your businesses. Something unexpected is happening, possibly assisting you through some trials and tribulations that you've been experiencing. Let's go deeper with the oracles and get some messages from there. Tell me more about Libra in the next 7 days, please. We have Lone Wolf. Okay, so some of you are moving out of isolation. Yeah. I don't know. This is, I'm not seeing this anywhere, but I'm like hearing that some of y'all could be, like Lone Wolf is giving me that some of y'all could be meeting somebody new. You could maybe even single for like a long time or something. Or you could be reconnecting with someone. Maybe the King of Pentacles. Maybe that's why I keep feeling the King of Pentacles as a person. But it could be the King of Cups as well. You know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Take it as it resonates for you, Libra. But I feel like you've been on the Lone Wolf energy for a while. Whether it's been like stagnicity or just trying to figure out your next step, you've been isolated. Some of you. Libra. Next 7 days. I feel like you're coming out of that though. You may not even be expecting that. Let's cut the dick. We have Taboo. Okay, so Taboo is like, it's like manifesting, like the Magician. Like maybe you've been in hermit mode trying to manifest a desired outcome for yourself, or working on your business, increasing your finances. You could have been using affirmations. You could have been trying to retrain your belief system. Whatever your isolation reason was, I feel like you're coming out of it. I feel like it's time. Like to see results of something. This feels like results. Like this taboo, the shadow. It feels like results. Give me 2 for Libra, please. Give me 2. One more. Thank you. We got key. Successful outcome to your problems. Okay? So, I feel like we already said something like that. And then we have man, dealings or relationship with a man. There's the King of Pentacles. Divine masculine. You know, so there could be 2 things. You could be, I don't know. Let me not even say that. I just feel like it doesn't even, because I don't want to put a number on it. It's just like whatever, there's the things that you've been trying to manifest for yourself. You could have been trying to manifest a relationship for all I know. So, you know, take it as it resonates for you. But I did feel like some of y'all been single for a while. I did feel that earlier with the lone wolf. Like some of y'all have not been, you've either been single or you haven't been connected with this person that you're getting ready to reconnect with. You haven't connected with them in a while, or you haven't seen them for a while. However it plays out for you. Let's clarify and get a little deeper understanding with the tarot. Yes. And then we have the Rune of Protection here. Interesting. The Rune of Clarity did fall out for y'all also. It's just that that was the same rune that fell out for Virgo. So, you know, I just took this one, but I wanted to remember that the Rune of Clarity came out for y'all as well, which does go along with the moon energy and the King of Cups. Okay, but you have a successful outcome to your problems. That could be where the protection is coming in at, as I say that. I feel like some of you have been stagnant, or you haven't been able to move like you want to, make decisions like you want to, or something like that. And that's how you're coming out of the lone wolf. King of Cups, why is this here for Libra? Give me 1, please. Help me understand why King of Cups is here for Libra. With this balance and harmony. I feel like that's what you're going to be experiencing. We got the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, that's you taking charge. Like you, you know, the energy I've been saying, like you stepping out of this lone wolf energy, like you stepping out in confidence. You could have fire in your chart, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Give me one more with the King of Cups, please. What's this? The 3 of Swords? Okay, well, this is throwing me off now. That's separation, though. Separation, sadness. You could be separating from someone or something that is sad, but also creating balance and harmony for you. Some of you, this could be a person. I don't feel that scenario though. Give me one more with the King of Cups. See, y'all gonna make me go over time, y'all. I want to say y'all did that last week. What is this? The 7 of Wands. And what's this that wanted to come out? The Ace of Cups. 5 of Cups. Some of y'all, this could be like an old person trying to come back. I did say for some of y'all, I feel like this might be somebody you haven't seen in a while. They may have in the past caused some emotional disruption for you, and they may be trying to start something new. I don't think this is something you should be returning to, particularly being that we're in Mercury retrograde. This is like people who return to Mercury retrograde are lessons. That's never like because that's the person you should be with. I've never seen it turn out like that. That's not the energy of Mercury retrograde. And with the Seven of Wands coupled with the Ace of Cups, like that's like getting me for you to stand your ground, for you to have boundaries, to stand your ground. Like don't go back on something that you may have left. Don't revisit something or someone that you may have already separated from. Some of y'all, this is like I'm gonna put this back because that's like the other scenario. I want you to how many times I got? Tell me why the Three of Swords is here. Like, you know what? Let me go further and see if that explains itself. Let's do that. King of Pentacles. Why is this here? It says generosity on this as well. So we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, it's giving me a person. Some of you, it's giving me a status, like some sort of financial generosity, as the card says, is ending something difficult for you. I feel like the King of Pentacles is a successful outcome to your problems, like the key said. Like your tea leaf card key said. I feel like this is, I mean, even if it is a person, this is somebody helping you financially or with some sort of resources or something. As Pentacles, you know, are material things. They're resources. Something tangible. This could be coming in from a King of Cups. But then you also have a Queen of Wands. Like, I don't know, that King of Cups kind of threw me off. The King of Cups could also be sad news with the King of Cups. Like, it could be something sad with, you know, the King of Cups with the Three of Swords. You know, like something sad, but you're ready to move on from it. The Moon. Tell me about the Moon, please. What is that? That's two. Tell me about the Moon, please. That was too many to start off with. We got the Two of Cups. Your reading is throwing me off, Libra. Something about a soulmate connection that you don't see coming. Could be a Cancer. Or you could have Cancer in your chart. Tell me more about the Moon, please. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So two things. Some of y'all, this could be a couple bringing you some sort of opportunity. Like say a couple owns a business and they're offering you like a position within their business. Some of you, this could be a soulmate connection that you're meeting, like someone who's coming in with some sort of love proposal, offering an opportunity for you, which is what I heavily feel the most. I feel like this is some sort of soulmate connection. Someone who may have been a soulmate connection in the past, or, you know, I don't feel like the person is new. I feel like they're coming in with a brand new opportunity or offer to rekindle something or apologize and start over or something like that. What is the advice for Virgo with this connection? What's the advice for Virgo? Y'all shit too long. We got the Empress. Give me one more. And the King of Swords. I feel like it's saying to stand in your power, to communicate exactly how you feel, be direct, be clear, use your intuition. It's really not getting me if it's a good or a bad thing. I just feel like this is somebody old. I don't feel in the reading whether it's a positive connection or not. It's just Mercury retrograde in Cancer, nonetheless. So, yeah. But then we also have a new moon in Cancer on the 14th that brings in healing energy. Specifically when it comes to home, family, security, building a foundation for yourself. Honestly, Libra, this feels like a couple things. This King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, feels like something else. The King of Cups and the Shadow, they feel like a person. The Moon card, I should say, it feels like something occurring with a person. And this could be three different things for some people. The Moon could be the soulmate connection coming in to offer like a renewal of something. The King of Cups, there's some sort of either sadness having to do with the King of Cups, or you're already separated from this person and they're the ones coming in trying to reignite something. And the Queen of Wands is telling you to stand in your power, just like the Empress is saying, and the King of Swords. I feel like I might be saying don't give in to this connection. But then there's also a separate message about a successful outcome to your problems, which I feel is connected more to the King of Pentacles being clarified by the end of a difficult situation. So Libra, there's like so many messages, quite a few messages here for you. Take what resonates. Y'all reading has already been longer than it needs to be. So I'm going to stop here. Please like if it resonated with you. Subscribe if you're new here. Thank you for being your support if you are a returning viewer. Enjoy your next 7 days, and I'll see you at your next reading. Scorpio beloveds, welcome or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and becoming a part of our family if the reading resonates with you. Also, like the video. Like right now, go like it now. If the reading resonates with you, please consider liking. We're talking about what you can expect for the next 7 days, Scorpio. So let's get right into it. This week we are starting off with runes. I pulled them right before we started, or right before I started recording. And y'all got the rune of transformation, which is really what y'all are, Scorpio, because y'all have the death card in the tarot. So, you know, the rune of renewals and cycles, transformation. Let's see how that ties into your reading for the next 7 days. Let's start off with the tarot. What can Scorpio expect for the next 7 days? What's happening for them? 2 more, please. 1 more. 1 more. Okay. We have creature of air. That's the Knight of Swords with speed. We have Father God with radical truth. And we have the Knight of Wands with choose freedom. So this Father God card has been quite popular in this reading thus far with the signs. The new moon in Cancer. Not the new moon in Cancer. Well, we do have a new moon in Cancer on the 14th. But what's in Gemini? Uranus. But that's not what I'm thinking about. There's something else that's causing, like it says, radical truth. Like a lot of raw information. You know, Mercury in retrograde is contributing to that a little bit, but that would make you more need to be careful how you deliver it, to have patience during, you know, while it's being delivered or something like that. But either way, you're stepping into some sort of clarity, some sort of understanding. Someone's coming in to speak with you with this Knight of Swords. They're coming in to bring you some insight. You have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I mean, this could be about a relationship for some of y'all. I mean, oh, I just heard booty call. This could be a booty call for somebody out with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So just be mindful. And if that's what you want, please have fun. Have fun for all of us. Or this could even be like a situationship wanting to be something else. And they're coming in to just be blunt about that and to be honest with you. Something is transforming for you. And I feel like the truth is what's bringing in the transformation for you. Like understanding or clarity, something, knowledge. Let's get some oracle messages and see what else we got. Who we talk to? Scorpio. Next 7 days. Tell me more. Thank you. We have mature soul. So something is maturing. Like something is progressing, or the person coming into some of you has matured since your last dealings with them. Like I feel like either someone has matured or a situation is maturing. I feel like that's what that means. I genuinely feel like for a lot of you, someone has matured, like a person. Tell me more about Scorpio, next 7 days. Tell me more. I'm going to cut now. Tell me about Scorpio. What do we have? The shadow. Look. Someone is coming out of the shadows. Something is coming out of the shadows. It was this reading where we were talking about clarity, right? I was just talking about that. Yeah, because of the radical truth. Yes. Something is coming out of the shadows, whether it's information. It could be a person coming out of the shadows with some information. It doesn't feel like a romantic type of communication. This can be business for a lot of you. It could be a business partnership or a business opportunity offer. It's just, I feel like it's something you're not expecting. But for a large amount of you, I feel like it's an understanding of an ongoing situation or something that has already happened. Like you're getting background information or pieces of the puzzle that was missing to you. There is like some sort of passion involved in this somewhere. So there's not like emotions here, but there's passion. There's like passion. Someone could be passionate about you, but I feel like maybe they don't want to be in a monogamous relationship or something. I don't know. Let's get some tea leaves. I forgot about tea leaves. Let me tell tea leaves to Scorpio, please. In the next 7 days, what they got going on. We have box. You will receive a gift. Okay, so somebody might come in with a gift for you. And then we have cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay. So, someone may have some valid criticism for you, the person who's coming in to speak with you. There's definitely someone wanting to have a conversation, Scorpio. It just seems like it's passion but no emotion. Whatever that means for you. Passion and logic. They're being very blunt about whatever this is. They're being very direct with you. As it says, radical truth. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here for Scorpio. Look, told you. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I really don't even want to take the Three of Wands, but the Ace of Pentacles is what fell out. This Knight of Wands is coming in with some sort of offer. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's probably a business offer or a job offer that you're going to be very passionate about. Something that is reigniting your passions. It may also result in a quick response from you, or immediate action, or like you get the job and you start like immediately. Like this is an immediate hire type of position. You could be immediately promoted. Something that excites you. Like you're going to be very passionate about this project. It's going to be very expansive for you. Like your shifts are coming in now. For some of you, I feel like this is something you've been desiring for a while, a position you've been desiring, a pay that you've been desiring, a result, an outcome. Some of you, the Ace of Pentacles is a gift. That has nothing to do with the job. It's a gift, some sort of pentacle being offered, some sort of opportunity or offer. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Why do you keep giving me two? We got the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is, to me, like it's a next step in something that you've been working towards. Like reaping the rewards of your hard work is what this is. I feel like that's the information that you end up receiving. It's good news, and I don't think you're expecting it. I feel like it comes as a surprise to you. I feel like some of you are going to be able to move or travel or just start making moves on plans that you've had. You've had some plans you've wanted to start creating or building or doing in some sort of way. And now you'll be able to, or it is like clarity on how you can do that. And if this is something new for you, like a new venture, this is something you're going to be putting hard work into, the hard work that you want to. Like you're going to be excited about doing this. Some of you may be relocating, or moving overseas for a job or something like that, or you are finding out how you're going to be able to travel or move overseas to learn something. Maybe be like a student or go to school over there or intern, something like that. Father God, tell me more about that for Scorpio. I almost said Libra. Four of Wands. Okay, so this is something, I feel like it's something that either has to do with your home or your security. Your security, your stability, or something like that. Like receiving clarity about that. So give me one more with this radical truth. Hell, everybody's went over time at this point. What is this? The Six of Pentacles. Look, more gifts. So you're being given a gift. Like, also, I feel like for some of you, your finances are like moving more reciprocal, or you're going to be in a partnership that's more reciprocal. Or, someone could be coming in to offer that's their offer, where they, the connection could be more reciprocal instead of transactional like it's been. I'm not sure. Something like that. But there's a balance. And it seems to be focused on your money. There's a lot of pentacles here. It seems to be focused on your finances and your home life. Or, for some of you, a connection in your life. Okay, Scorpio, but there's some sort of transformation happening. And I feel like it's sparked from knowledge, from information, clarity, enlightenment, something being illuminated. Okay, so if you're still here, please like the video. Thank you. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed as yet. If you are, thank you for your continued support. Please enjoy your next 7 days, and I'll see you at the next week. Sagittarius, beloveds, welcome. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. If you are an existing subscriber, thank you for your support. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if this reading resonates with you. Thank you all for liking this reading, and let's get into it. We are talking about the next 7 days. What can you expect? All right. This week, I started off with runes first. Lord. So I pulled them. I pulled it for each sign before I turned the video on. Y'all got the rune of ice. Issa is what it's called. Ice, stillness, moving on. So this is also about patience. And I feel like that's what y'all have. Y'all have had perseverance. I feel like something is happening this week that you've been patiently waiting for. Let's find out. Let's pull the tarot first. Sagittarius, give me 3. What can they expect next 7 days? Look at y'all coming out first in your own reading. Taking a position of power. Okay. I feel like that was the one. Okay. I got some powerful cards thus far. You got the Temperance, which for this deck is called the Peacemaker. Sagittarius energy there. You got the Matriarch, Nurture the Harvest. This is the Empress, traditionally. And then we have the Unknown, Enigma. Okay. I feel like the Unknown is where you've been having patience. I'm trying to wear my glasses so I can see, but it's bothering my face. Like the rims are squeezing my head here. Anyway. And then the Temperance is all about having patience as well. Patiently waiting. God, y'all been waiting. This is like 3 cards talking about y'all having faith in the unknown. However, and then it says persistent patience. But the Temperance is also about divine timing and divine alignment. So like I started off saying, I feel like it's time for you to be released. You're like being released back out into the wild, Sagittarius. Let's get some oracle messages. To give you one for Sagittarius and what they can expect for the next 7 days, I was about to start clarifying the tarot cards. Hard work. Okay. Hard work. That's what you've done to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all get the 8 of Pentacles. This is like hard work paying off. This is giving me replenishment. I feel like I've said this like 2 or 3 times in this reading for different signs in this video. Hard work is paying off. 8 of Pentacles, rewards for work put in. Having faith in the unknown. Tell me about Sagittarius next 7 days. Persistent patience. Let's cut. Ooh, I was about to cut. Spirit was like, no ma'am. We have the Gospel. All right. That's going to mean that you're learning something. Normally that tells you it's like it's talking about traditional or an untraditional. Right now it's giving me that you're learning something. Knowledge. And the new moon on the 14th might be, either the day may be important to you, or the new moon might be bringing in this energy for you. Give me 2 for Sagittarius in the next 7 days, please. Thank you. We got dogs, getting together with friends. So y'all could be hanging out. That's very Sagittarius of you. And then we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. What other sign got this message? I feel like it was Libra. It wasn't this card, but it was something about overcoming a problem or something. Bridge. So if you have Libra in your chart, hey, you should be watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs anyway to get a complete picture. You're successfully overcoming a problem. That's probably what you're learning. You're learning how you're gonna, the details as to how you're successfully overcoming this. Because with the unknown here, I feel like you intuitively knew you were. This is what you've been having patience for. You've been waiting on what you had an inner knowing on. And I feel like it's transpiring this week. Let's go and clarify and go deeper. The Temperance. Tell me why this is here for Sagittarius. The Peacemaker. Because y'all have had persistent patience. And I feel like this reading is almost the unknown. Because it's basically telling me that you've been waiting. But it's not necessarily telling me how you're overcoming this. Which, why would it? You got the Empress again. You got the Empress twice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is jump right on to clarifying the Empress, because the matriarch, when I first got it, it gave me more mommy, like mother. Matriarchal side of your family. Just a, you know, mother, grandmother, aunt, divine feminine. Why is the matriarch here? Oh, that's backwards. Why is the matriarch here? We got the Page of Pentacles. The Knave of Pentacles. So this is giving me you getting good news from the Empress. Could be, like I said, from your mother, grandmother, a mother figure. It could be you being able to create and build the empire or whatever it is you want to build for yourself. Because you, like this Page of Pentacles, which is, you know, Page of Pentacles plainly is good news of a financial nature. You could be offered a pentacle. You could be offered a gift. Whatever it is that's successfully helping you overcome your problem. I feel like that's the Empress. I feel like the Empress is contributing to that in some type of way. Even helping you to become the Empress yourself. Small amount of you could be trying to have a baby. You could be trying to start a family. And you're going to be receiving some good news when it comes to that. Maybe you've been trying to have your finances in a particular order so you could have a kid. Or you've been doing like IVF and you need the money to do it or something like that. So that's for a small amount of you. There's some motherhood energy here. With becoming a mother. Others of you, the matriarchal side of your family could have something to do with this Page of Pentacles, with this gift or this pentacle being offered to you, or, you know, this news. It could be an opportunity. It could be anything with the Page. The Page is a bringer. It's also a new beginning. It's a new start. So, you know, the Empress could be helping you start over, financially speaking, or they could be giving you a gift that helps you start over. I'm going to clarify this Empress, why this Empress is here as a clarifier for the Temperance, but let me see what the unknown. Tell me about the unknown first. Oh, damn. Some of y'all could be seeing 44. We got the Two of Pentacles. You know? So your finances being balanced out. You stepping into a more balanced, reciprocal energy when it comes to your money. And you could have just been having faith that you knew that was going to happen. And that's what's happening. It's not telling me how. It's kind of sprinkling, you know, the Empress in here, and that you're getting good news. All of these clarifiers are pentacles, other than the Empress, which is also abundance. Like a family, old money type of level of money is the Empress, or building a legacy, receiving from family money. Why is the Empress here under the Temperance? Tell me why the Empress. Why the Empress here? Why or who? Okay. What is this? The Strength card. That's Leo energy. By the way, the Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. Yeah, that's how you got Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio out here. I mean, Sagittarius. And the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Strength. The Empress. What these clarifiers together is telling me is that you had an inner knowing about something that you've been kind of conflicted with. It's either you've been conflicted about whether it was actually going to happen. Actually, that's what the conflict is. That's what I'm getting. As you had an inner knowing about something that you wasn't sure about. You wasn't sure whether it was real, or maybe you had a vision and you wasn't sure. There's something intuitive that you've known or seen or something. But the Two of Swords conflicting that, it's like you've been conflicted about this inner knowing. You just weren't sure. I mean, you have been, it says persistent patience. And you also got like two other cards about you being patient. And you got the Ice, which is like you haven't like been standing still, waiting with the Ice rune, or Issa, should I say? And the unknown here, like you've been literally standing still. So you kind of maybe wasn't like, I don't know, is this happening? And then we have the Strength card. The story that tells me is that based on whatever's occurring this week, you now stand in your power. Like you it's like you have an enhanced amount of self-confidence because of what occurs right before your eyes. It's like, wow, I was really actually right. Like, nigga. I was actually right. A bitch can't tell me nothing ever again about nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that type of, that's what the Strength card is getting me. So, that was quite a bit Sagittarius, but it all kind of gelled together. And it feels very nice. It feels like very relieving and very, like, yes, finally. Okay, so if you're still here, go and like this video. Thank you. Subscribe if you're not subscribed as yet. Please enjoy your next 7 days, and I'll see you at your next reading. Capricorn, beloved, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are talking about your next 7 days and what you can expect, what is happening. If you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing if this reading resonates with you. And if you are returning, welcome back, family. Welcome back. Please like this video. Thank you. Let's get right into it. I started off with runes today. And I picked a rune for each sign. And Capricorn, you got the rune of fertility. Okay? So that's giving me that you are birthing something. You're creating something. You may be working with the energy of the new moon this week. The new moon is on the 14th, new moon in Cancer. It's a new emotional cycle for us. So, you know, you could be creating a family. You could be birthing, you know, bringing a family, or starting to create a family, or getting more interested in that, or building a stronger foundation for your existing family. But let's go a little further. That's just the first rune. We're going to pull the tarot and then jump some oracles and get some supporting messages there, and then we'll clarify. Capricorn, next 7 days. Give me 3, please. What can we expect next 7 days for Cap? Give me 3. 2 more. One more. Please and thank you. Thank you. Okay. So you got the loner, isolation and introspection. That is traditionally the hermit. You got the judge with poetic justice. This is the justice card traditionally. That is Libra energy, and Virgo also with the hermit. And then we have the twins, conscious connections, which is the lovers, Gemini. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, I got all major arcanas. Let's see what's popping. There's a lot of divine orchestration going on. I feel like some of you are making a decision. It could be about a romantic connection. Doesn't have to be though. I feel like some of you are making a decision. I feel like some of y'all might be finalizing a separation, like a divorce, or finalizing some sort of court issue or a legal dispute. I'm feeling divorce heavy with the hermit here. But for some of y'all, this justice is like karmatic justice. Like justice turning in your favor, like the scales balancing out for you, where they may have been more tilting out of your favor. The scales are starting to tilt back towards you, bringing in more balance. So let's go a little deeper with the oracles. Tell me about Capricorn in their next 7 days. Some of y'all, this could be about a spiritual journey for you. You could have been in isolation. Whether it's a spiritual journey or not, though, I feel like you're coming out of some sort of isolated period. It could be a spiritual awakening. It could be, you just were keeping to yourself while working your way through a situation. And some of you are like moving into singlehood. Capricorn. Give me one for Capricorn, please. Next 7 days. Give me one. Thank you. We got inner child. Healing unresolved childhood scars. Okay. So you're going to be one of these readings, Capricorn. And what was this? The rune of... Shoot. What is this one? Why is my brain fogging? It'll come back to me. Let me get 2 tea leaves for Capricorn. 2. The rune, this is the rune of fertility. Jesus. The rune of fertility, and then you got inner child. Tea leaves, we got not unsuccessful plans. This is also giving me a separation or divorce of some sort. And then we have cup, you should accept valid criticism. There was another sign that got that card. Can't remember who. But I don't know. I feel like you may be deciding to do this, or this may be getting finalized. I don't know. You making the choice, like finally making a choice within could be bringing in this karmatic justice. It could be, you could be, all it takes is one decision to turn the energy a different direction. But your cards are throwing me off. We're going to get a little deeper when we go to the tarot, to the clarifiers. they're not throwing me off. It's like how they fit together is throwing me off. And I'm also getting quite a few different types of scenarios. Capricorn. Give me one for Capricorn and what they can expect in the next 7 days. I'm getting mainly divorce, interestingly enough, or breaking up with something, walking away from a connection or a job or, you know, some sort of partnership. You got curses. Is that how I was supposed to cut that? It was supposed to be this card. Let me do that again. Let me do it again. I'm going to keep curses, but I think I pulled the wrong one. I guess there's no such thing as pulling the wrong one, but... yeah. Taboo. Somebody else got that too. I think it was a Libra. Or Virgo. But... I feel like a lot of you are branching off on your own when it comes to something. I feel like you're deciding to do that. You're coming this, you know, I can see the decision being made this week. Not necessarily movement, but I can see the decision. And maybe energetic movement. I don't remember this being the card that I picked up. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But this is peacemaking. I don't think that's the card I pulled earlier. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. And you got taboo. But taboo is also about creating things from within, you know, creating them on your own, so to speak. Creating from your inner skills. It's very similar to the Magician. So I feel like this week you're separating from something. I feel like you're deciding to do that. It could be a peaceful separation, but I feel like that's what this unsuccessful plans is. Tell me about this loner for Capricorn. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. All right, so that's getting me a lot of you are coming out of isolation. But you know, it's like you're ending a difficult situation. Something that was difficult for you. You may have retreated when this thing started happening. You may have retreated within, retreated to yourself, isolated yourself, or you may have just been, you know, reflecting, doing inner reflection or something. But this loader energy, you're coming out of it. It's ending. Something is ending it. I don't even know what. I can't even tell yet. And I may find out when I get to the justice. But, you know, you may have been doing some inner child healing or reflection. And because of your introspection, you're ending something. But I feel like you're coming out of this isolated period. I don't necessarily mean that applies to those who are becoming single now. The Justice, tell me about the Justice. I feel like even if you know, have decided to break away from a relationship and you've been single and isolated, I don't necessarily feel like you may be coming out of being single, but you're coming out of the isolated period. We have the Death card. Wow. You got the Death card with the Justice. That's Scorpio energy. So there's some sort of karmic justice. I feel like I said that. There is some sort of right being wrong, like the scales are tilting in your favor. They're balancing out for you. Things are becoming more reciprocal for you. That, you know, more things are starting to go your way. There's some sort of huge transformation going on. I said when you got all these major arcanas that there's like a divine orchestration to your week. Maybe you're about to find out why it was beneficial for something to end or for something not to work the way you wanted it to work or the way you thought it should. The Lovers, tell me about the Lovers, please. Capricorn, we got the Magician. The Magician came out with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is a decision that you're making this week very clearly, and I feel like you might be communicating this decision as well. I feel like you're choosing to do something on your own. I don't know what that thing is, but you're choosing to do something on your own. It's like you're coming out of silence. You may have been in isolation, you know, trying to figure out what it is you were going to do. You may have retreated from that person. You may not have necessarily been in isolation from the world. You may have just retreated from that person, and now you're ready to talk to them. Now you're ready to communicate how you actually feel or the decision that you've come to. But I feel like you're ending something. You're breaking away from something. You're separating from something, or you have already, or something like that. And you have some sort of rebirth, transformative energy attached to your week. And I feel like it's helping you end something, or walk away from something, or come from under someone else's shadow, or something like that. And, you know, emerge into the spotlight where you belong, so to speak. There's some sort of karmic justice happening for you this week, Capricorn. Okay, this is what I have for you. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed as yet. All my returning viewers, thank you for your continuous support. Everyone enjoy your next 7 days, and I will see you at your next reading. Aquarius, beloved, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This week we're talking about what you can expect for the next 7 days, what is happening, what has happened. Please don't forget to like this video if it resonates with you. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe if it resonates with you. This week, I started off with runes. I pulled it for each sign. And Aquarius, you got, hold on, make sure I hold it the right way. You got the rune of breakthrough, the rune of prosperity. Nice. So, you got some breakthroughs coming that can very well put you on the path to prosperity. You could have some material gifts coming to you this week. Feeling some clarity on some situations that maybe it's been unknown. Yeah, so let's go further. Let's pull some tarot, shall we? Aquarius, next 7 days. What can they expect? Give me 3, please. Give me 3. And then, whoop, 2 more. Is that 2? It sure is. We got the altar of water. That is the Ace of Cups. Love overflowing. And if you know me, you know the Ace of Cups. It can be love for me like it is traditionally, but it can also be an overpouring of blessings and replenishment. It's giving me an overpouring of blessings right now. This Ace of Cups from this deck gives me overpouring of blessings always. With just the, you know, the designs, the graphics, the picture. All right, let's see what else we got. We got the King of Cups, balance and harmony. Okay, that's been a popular card for this reading. And as well as this one, we got Mother God, miracles in motion. So Aquarius, I think you can read that even if you're not a reader. You can tell you got some blessings coming. You got the rune of a breakthroughs. You got miracles in motion. The Ace of Cups with love overflowing, balance and harmony. The King of Cups could be a person for you. We will see when we get to the clarifiers. I'm feeling it's a person. That could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but Cups is definitely water. So let's get some oracles. Aquarius, next 7 days. Tell me more. What they got? Oh. Well, y'all got vows. Okay. So the Ace of Cups for you could be a new relationship that has the potential to lead to marriage or a committed connection, a committed relationship. If you're in an existing relationship, you could be getting a marriage proposal, some sort of love proposal. Vows for me also gives me business partnerships as well. So it could be that for you. There's a moon in the background here. It looks like a new moon because you can't really see it. So the new moon in Cancer, which is a new emotional cycle. So it could be a new romantic connection for you that, again, has the potential to lead to something, a solid connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but something, a committed relationship for you. So let's go further. Aquarius. I almost forgot who I was talking to. I don't even know how to take that. How many is that? 2? We got the ego, self, and hard work. So I feel like your hard work is paying off with something. Some of you may have been doing a lot of self-healing. You may be getting out of your ego and allowing yourself to receive. I feel like you getting out of your ego could be putting you in more in alignment to receive. Like you're no longer blocking love or just abundance in your life, gifts, blessings. Where are we? Tea leaves? Tea leaves for Aquarius. I feel like there's some hard work paying off. Like you're getting ready to see something. What do we got? Look, boat. We got boat. Boat is money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Okay? That is exactly this rune here. The rune of prosperity. Oh, wrong way. So, you obviously have some sort of financial blessings coming your way in the next 7 days. Or beginning, I should say, in the next 7 days. That energy is available to you in the next 7 days. We have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So that could be why the King of Cups was feeling like an energy for me. But I wanted to clarify first. Like the King of Cups can be advice for you to remain in this energy, to remain in this balanced, harmonious place. The King of Cups is an emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature individual. So, we still need to get to the clarifiers, but the controlling your anger thing, that takes me to the King of Cups. Absolutely. So something could piss you off, Aquarius, I don't know. But don't feed into it if that resonates with you. I mean, especially if other people are aware of you receiving some money or an inheritance. This could be like family. This vows card could be inheritance from like a couple, like a You know, you can inherit something from like family members, like an aunt and uncle or a grandmother, grandfather type thing. Ace of Cups, tell me about it. Why is it here for Aquarius? The new moon in Cancer is also a huge focus on family and home. You got the Queen of Cups. So you got a divine counterpart here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. But this couple ain't feeling like you. You know, kind of like the scenario where I just said, like a couple could be, you could be inheriting something from a couple or receiving a gift. It's giving me not you. Like a couple outside of you. But you get the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the Ace of Cups, which is what we're clarifying right now, it is your results. I feel like it's your results from this nurturing, this work that you've done in the Seven of Pentacles. Planting seeds, watching them grow, watering them, having the patience, waiting for them to produce. The Queen of Cups, kind of like King of Cups, I'm not really sure how it fits in other than energetically speaking. Like, I don't know. Why the Queen of Cups? Why the Queen of Cups? We got the King of Swords. These are people. And it's giving me a couple. Because it keeps giving me a couple, first of all. It keeps giving me a couple here. The vows gave me a couple. It keeps giving me a couple. Tell me about the King of Cups. Why we got the King of Cups here for Aquarius? This is an interesting. We got the Sun. This is Leo energy. This balance and harmony is just, it's bringing in a lot of happiness, freedom, a higher sense of optimism, abundance, prosperity. I keep hearing freedom, relief. Tell me about Mother God, miracles in motion. Some of you could have an altercation or some sort of disagreement with a Leo that, you know, you need to practice emotional maturity when dealing with. Mother God got the Justice card and the Six of Wands. Like, whoa. Okay, so this, whatever this is a wonderful outcome for you, Aquarius. This is karmatic justice. The scales are balancing. You're having a victorious outcome after some whatever battle you have endured. Your finances are definitely increasing with your oracle messages, and you just have a lot of abundance here. See, the Ace of Cups was not about love. It's about blessings. You know, you feeling financially, well, it's funny because I wasn't going to say financially. I wasn't going to say financially at all, but I guess you feeling financially supported, and you just feeling supported in general. You know, almost like it feels like it's like God. Like it says here, Mother God, like you feeling supported by the universe in general, not just like from one person. You just feel like you're supported. You feel like you're very relieved, like you're so proud, like you're just happy. This is a very happy, victorious outcome for you. And I love it. You got the Ruin of Breakthroughs, and that's exactly the theme of your reading, Aquarius. You're experiencing breakthroughs this week. Enjoy it. Like this reading if you're still here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. Please, everyone, enjoy your next 7 days, which I don't think you're going to have a problem doing. And I will see you at your next reading. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if this reading resonates with you. If you are returning, thank you for your support. Please consider liking this video, and let's get it popping. We're talking about what you can expect in the next 7 days, what is happening. Today, I started off with runes. So, for the runes, for all the signs, and Pisces got the rune, I'm just trying to make sure I hold it the right way. The rune of protection. Rune of protection. I can't tell if it comes out the right way for you or not, but whatever, we get the point. The rune of protection. So you have protection around you this week. It's being emphasized this week for a reason. So we shall see what, how it specifically resonates for your week. It's also the rune of conflict. So you may have a conflict that you may be dealing with in the next 7 days that you are being protected from. Let's go deeper. Pisces, next 7 days. Let's pop in. Give me 3, please. 3 for Pisces, what they can expect for the next 7 days. 2 more. 2 more. Please. 1 more. 1 more. Oh, wow. One, please, for Pisces and what they can expect. 1. Oh, my hand's getting tired. 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So we have the shadow, which is the moon traditionally. We have the Ace of Cups, or the altar of water, and the root of air, which is the Page of Swords. So you have some unexpected communication coming. But it's like, it's productive communication. It's like it's bringing you a new idea or something. Some of you, it could be a new relationship. It could be like a love proposal or someone expressing their feelings. But this is not, if this is somebody expressing their feelings, it's not someone who's like an emotional type of a person. They could even be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's interesting because Aquarius also got this Ace of Cups. So, you never know. But I feel like this is unexpected. Or, yeah, I feel like it's unexpected. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody's intention or an idea. Something revealing something to you. Something you didn't know. And I think, it's like a tad bit surprising to you. Let's go deeper. Pisces, next 7 days. What they got going on? Tell me more about their next 7 days, please. And we also have the rune of protection here. I need to remember. We got breakthroughs. Ignore how they split the word up. I hate that they did that. But you got breakthroughs coming in the next 7 days. And this Page of Swords could be exactly that. Some sort of idea or a light bulb moment. clarity. Clarity, it seems to be a collective theme in the next 7 days. A lot of people receiving understanding, enlightenment, sort of clarity with something. Pisces, next 7 days. One more shuffle. We will cut. The unknown. Look, you got 2 cards talking about the unknown. So this is definitely something occurring that you're not expecting. I don't think you expected. It's something about it you're not expecting. Either you're not expecting it to come from the person or what they're saying. Maybe you didn't expect to receive this offer, because we do have breakthroughs here. So there's an unknown door that's opening for you in the next 7 days. Tell me about this for Pisces, next 7 days. Give me 2, 1 more. Thank you. You got love. So for some of you, this is about love, because we got love and the Ace of Cups. And we have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So you have some new beginnings. You have some new beginnings. For some of y'all, that could be in love and business. You can have both. But you have new beginnings. There's some new idea being sparked with this Page of Swords, I feel. Let's get to the clarifiers and see. Go deeper. Tell me about the moon, please, for Pisces. Tell me about the moon. We got the 6 of Cups. So, this could be from somebody old. I would be careful with that. It's, we're in Mercury retrograde for another 2 weeks to the 23rd. So, this could be somebody from your past or something from your past. Tell me more about the moon. Tell me more about that. Give me one more for Pisces when we talk about this moon. What? We got the 5 of Pentacles. Y'all could have somebody spinning the block. Could possibly be on the new moon in Cancer on the 14th. But y'all could have somebody spinning the block. Somebody who left you hanging before. They could have ghosted you in the past. I don't know. I feel like they left you hanging. You can have somebody spinning the block. Absolutely. Some of you that, I can't say that. I was about to say some of you that this has nothing to do with a person, but some people in this reading, this has to do with a person. There's too many other signs of another person, but I feel like for some of you, this could be an old situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. It could be an old situation that's coming back around to show you something, to clear up something. I don't know. Show you something you didn't see before. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. This could even be like a whole job. You got the Fool. So, okay, give me one more. Is this about a person or like, is this in general? Because to me it feels like in general, but this could be romantic. You got the Justice. I feel like this is blessings. This is like a new beginning in general for you. It could be a new beginning with a Libra. The Justice card is Libra energy. Take it as it resonates. I feel like the breakthroughs is the Ace of Cups. And I feel like it's leading you to a new beginning. That's more fulfilling for you. Something that fills your cup up more than you've had it before, like overpouring. Karmic justice is what I feel this is. The unknown door opening is what I feel the Ace of Cups is. The Page of Swords, what is this for Pisces? What is the Page of Cups? The Page of Swords. We got the Hangman. For some of you, this is a new idea that you've been waiting. You've been waiting, you've been probably looking or researching, trying to figure out something. Some of you, this Page of Swords is giving you a different perspective, a new way to look at something, a new idea, a new way of going about something like that. So for a lot of you Pisces, this is three different things. This is something or someone spinning the block. This is a replenishment and an overpouring of blessings coming in, a new beginning showing its face, some sort of karmic justice with the Ace of Swords. And this is a new perspective with the Page of Swords. It's giving you a different way to look at something or to go about something. Now, they can all three be the same situation or not. It's up, it depends on how it resonates for you. But this is a breakthrough week for you. And I feel like there's a lot of unexpected things occurring this week. All right. So don't forget to like this reading if you're still here. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of our family. Please enjoy your next 7 days. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you at your next reading. Aries, beloveds, welcome to all my newcomers. Welcome, and welcome back to my existing subscribers. Thank you for your support. If you're new here, consider subscribing if this reading resonates with you. Everyone, go ahead right now and tap this like and like this reading. Let's get it popping. We are talking about what you can expect for the next 7 days. And in this reading, I decided to pull some runes. I pre-pulled them though. So Aries, you got, I want to say I'm holding this the right direction. You got the rune of protection. This is more of the rune of like a guardian protection. So I feel like you may have a close friend or family member or even an ancestor that is no longer with you, walking heavy with you this week, supporting you in some sort of way with something in your next 7 days. So let's go deeper with the tarot and see how that resonates with the rest of your reading. Aries, next 7 days, give me 3 clues. What can they expect? What can they expect? Give me 3. What is happening for them? That's so funny how popular those Mother God and Father God are 2 non-traditional cards in this tarot deck that I'm using, and they've come out a lot. You got Father God. What does yours say? Radical truth? Yes, radical truth. Okay, so you might be receiving some sort of clarity, having a conversation, having someone telling you like blunt truth. We have the trickster, ego and excess. This is the devil traditionally. Capricorn energy. You could be releasing something. Releasing something or someone, a situation. Something that has been tying you down, holding you back. Could even be toxic. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Limitless prosperity. So you have some sort of opportunity or offer being presented to you. This is some different energy. You may have 3 different messages here with each card. Let's see. Well, I touched the tea leaves, so let's get that first. We get 2 for Aries. In their next 7 days, you got crib. Somebody else got this. I want to say, who's before y'all? Pisces, I feel like they got this. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. My glasses is hurting me. I'm trying to wear them so I can see some shit. But I have had these frames resized and they still keep hurting. Whatever. I need to go and order me some contacts. I keep saying that. I haven't done it for like the longest. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. That may be a situation that you have a guardian for. That may be the toxic situation being spoken about with the devil. Someone working behind your back. That may be the radical truth that you receive. You may find out about this rat, this person working behind your back, this devil character. And you may do the necessary removing from your life that is needed. Let's go further. Aries, next 7 days. We have mastery. Okay, so this is getting me like you've outgrown something. I feel like there's a situation or a person or something that you've outgrown. Might be the thing that you're releasing. This radical truth may be a radical truth that you admit to yourself. You know what I mean? You may finally admit to yourself that you need to go on and let this thing go. Or this person. I feel like you've outgrown a situation. Could even be a job. You know, like this Ace of Pentacles could be a new job. And you just realize it's time to leave, you know, your existing one. Aries, next 7 days. What's popping for them? We got synergy. Synergy, this card is about things, you know, synergy. Everything coming together. Things coming together. All the plans, things coming together as they should, very naturally, non-resistant type. The seed on this card is what is popping out to me the most with it. Also the moon, as we have the new moon in Cancer on the 14th. It's a new emotional cycle, but it also focuses on our structure, stability, foundation, where we feel the most supported, you know, which could be a job. Do we feel supported at this job? Does this job serve us still? You know, maybe we feel like we should be making more at this point. Or with a relationship, you know, or whatever it is for you. I feel like this radical truth is something, a realization you might be coming to within yourself. Whether it comes from a conversation and you get an aha moment, or it comes to you intuitively, it doesn't even matter. But the seed on this card and the moon, with the new moon being in Cancer, is giving me also this birth or conception of a child or enterprise card. You know, like you're starting something new. There's something beginning this week. And I feel like it's beginning because of this realization that you come to and the action that you take based on the realization. Let's go deeper with the clarifiers. Father God, tell me about this radical truth for Aries. Tell me about it. Why is it here? Why is it here? We have the World. Look what I said. I know what the hell I be talking about. You got the World. Okay, so something is ending. Something, like I said, I feel like you come to this realization, and maybe one of the actions you take is ending something. You could be coming to a realization as to why something had to end, if it ended already. But it's a successful completion. Like, you have outgrown a situation. You have received all the value that was there for you to receive and to give. You have nothing else to give or receive from the situation. And I feel like you're realizing that, or you're understanding that, and it is ending successfully. The trickster, why is the devil here for Aries? Why is the devil here for Aries? Thank you. This was the Eight of Swords, and then we got the Three of Wands. Yeah. So I feel like you're freeing yourself. I feel like it's time for you to go bigger. It's time for you to expand, and I feel like the opportunity for you to do so is presenting itself, and you're taking it. Plain and simple. You're cutting yourself free. You may have even been in the shadow of someone or something. We're just playing it small. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles for Aries. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like you're breaking free from that. I feel like you're going to take advantage of this Ace of Pentacles for sure. What do we have here? Wow. You got the devil again. Okay, well, that threw me off. The devil with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's, well, give me one more of that. Ace of Pentacles. And then you got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so why the devil? Why the devil? Okay, one more. Why the devil? I mean, it's not this. It's kind of what I was feeling. Why the devil? One more as to why the devil. Because I feel like this devil is different from the other devil. Yeah. So, the Moon, the Four of Wands, and the Strength. Oh. Okay. So, I feel like this devil is talking more about passion. I feel like this devil might be reversed, because I don't do reversals, but I just, the energy is there. And this devil felt different. That's why I had to clarify it. I feel like this devil is like a reversed type of a devil, where the unattachment of it is what's bringing in this Ace of Pentacles. This balance to your finances. I feel like the devil is it might even be a passion that you didn't know you had for something. You might discover like a new passion in something, Aries. I feel like, or you just don't expect this Ace of Pentacles. You're not expecting this opportunity. I feel like it lights a fire up under you. I think the potential of financial stability, prosperity, I feel like it excites you. Like it's exactly what you've been looking for. The next level. The next level of prosperity, whatever that means for you. The next level of success. And I think this devil is passion. Like a renewed sense of passion for something. Because now you found the next level, the next thing, the next step. Since you've outgrown the last thing. All right, Aries, this is what I have for you. If you're still here, don't forget to like this reading. Thank you. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Please enjoy your next 7 days. Thank you to my continuing supporters, and I'll see you all at your next reading. Taurus beloveds, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, welcome, or welcome back to my returning viewers. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if the reading resonates with you. Please go ahead and like the video. Thank you. We are talking about what you can expect for the next 7 days. what is happening. So we are starting off this week with runes. I pre-pulled the runes. Taurus, you got the rune of communication, the rune of messages. So I feel like you're receiving some sort of news, some good news. I feel like it's some news that you've been waiting on, something, you know, that you've been waiting to hear about, or an update on, or something like that. Let's go further, Taurus. Next 7 days. What can Taurus expect? Give me 2 more, 1 more. What can Taurus expect next 7 days? 1 more. Ugh, you got 4. All right. What do you get? The root of fire, which is the Page of Wands. So there's the communication right there. With the Page of Wands. Then we got the Chiefess, which is the Strength card. That's the Leo energy. You could have that in your chart or be dealing with one. You also got the Creature of Fire. That is the Knight of Wands. You're definitely receiving some sort of communication. This could be about business, being that we have wands here, or connection. This is a lot of passion. This is a lot of excitement, I feel. It feels like, I don't know, maybe things start moving a little faster once you get this information. This is like a new seed. Something reigniting you. And then you have the ancestral forest with completion. That is the World card. So this information could be assisting you in moving through a successful completion with something. It definitely, it almost like re-inspires you, reawakens you. You could have even had an inner knowing about this and you've been waiting on it. With the Strength card here, it's giving me like a divine knowingness. But let's get some oracle messages and go a little deeper. Taurus, what can you expect next 7 days? Give me 1, please. Next 7 days, what can they, thank you. Let's get them all, shall we? Taurus, next 7 days. What's happening for them? We'll take 1. 1, or we'll cut. Okay. Cut the deck. There's that. Now let's get 2 tea leaves for Taurus. What can they expect? 1 more? Huh. Okay. So we got the shadow. Okay. So something is being revealed. One other sign got that. I don't remember which one though. Something is being revealed. Something is coming out of the shadows. You may be coming out of the shadows. As I say that, we have life balance. Okay, so I feel like this is what you're stepping into. Some sort of life balance. I feel like that's the result of your week. And then we have February, which is Aquarius and Pisces, I believe, energy. Or February could mean something to you. You could have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart or be dealing with one. Who else we have out here in Leo? And we have success. Okay, so something, like I said, this is ending. This is a successful completion of something. And I feel like you're moving on from something that already ended. And like you're moving on successfully. Whatever is being revealed for you. Let's clarify, shall we? With this communication that's coming in. I feel like it's good news. Like you got good news coming in. That is, I don't know, giving you the next step or the next, you know, opening up the door to the next chapter. Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands for Taurus. Oop. Well, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So this Page of Wands is ending something. It's the end of a long journey, is what it is, with the Ten of Wands. I feel like that's the long, because you have the Ten of Wands here and then you have the World. So I feel like that's what's completing successfully. Even though it was a long journey, it's completing successfully. And the Page of Wands is bringing in the new beginning. This is kind of exactly what I was saying, which that this communication is bringing in the new, you know, the new door, the new chapter, opening up the door to the new chapter. You also got the Knight of Pentacles with it. So to me, this is something that you'll be building. This is the beginning of something that you'll be building long term. This is a long-term, solid foundation that you are starting on. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. You have a lot, and you have Knights and Pages. Knight of Wands, tell me about it. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. Isn't that something? You have more Knights. The Knight of Wands was clarified by the Knight of Swords. So this just solidifies what I was feeling earlier about things moving fast once you get this information. The Knight of Swords is even communication. You know, it's a message of some sort, clarifying something, bringing clarity. It's information coming to you. And I feel like that information sparks passionate, more than passion, like a divinely inspired action from you. Like it inspires you to act. But I don't know, I'm just hearing intuitively. Like knowing exactly what to do now. The Strength, well, yeah, you got the Strength card here. Tell me about the Strength. Forgot about that. Tell me about the Strength card. Please. One, thank you. What is this? The Devil? The Death? This is the Death card. So it's almost like you having confidence in your rebirth, in your transformation. You standing strong, like coming out of this transformation and stepping into the rebirth phase of it. Very powerful, very strong, very confident, standing in your power. Tell me more about the Strength card. Tell me more. Tell me more. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles for me is rewards for hard work, like your hard work paying off, your money piling up, being able to save, you know, put money to the side, stuff like that. So maybe, you know, you have some sort of increase to your finances that is bringing in this renewed confidence, maybe in your own business, as we were talking about with the Wands. Why the Death card? Why the Death card, though? That's like maybe one more. Why the Death card? Thank you. We have the Moon and the Page of Wands again. You got the Page of Wands again and the Moon. So, what did I ask? Why the Death card? Oh, okay. Okay. I see. So that's like a reiteration of what I was saying. That this Page of Wands, this new beginning, this first step, you know, like this chapter has closed, but nothing's really been happening. Nothing has happened yet. So this Page of Wands is like the first step into your new chapter, or the first action taken in this new chapter, or taking you into this new chapter, and you just, you know, I feel like it's revealing something. I feel like you didn't see this coming. You know, like you had an inner knowing of it. At this point, I feel like you had an inner knowing that something was coming, but you didn't know what or how, or you know, more like I can't believe this is actually happening. Like I knew this was happening, but it's actually happening now. And I feel like that's where this strength energy comes from. Like this inner confidence, this inner divine strength. You know, like you're standing taller, stronger because of what is being revealed with this Page of Wands, because of your hard work paying off. Tell me about the ancestral force, please, for Taurus, the world. I might not say all that. What do we have here? The Page of Cups. Well, I'll tell you what I said. I said this very earlier. There's a lot of pages and knights. And I love the fact that you started off with the rune of communication. So messages, and knights and pages are literally messengers. You've gotten a knight or a page to clarify every card. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is, you know, it's like it's run out of pages of wands to give you. So now it's giving you the Page of Cups, so to speak. Because this is not about love. This is about emotional satisfaction. The messages that you're receiving bringing you emotional satisfaction. And I feel like also confirming what you intuitively knew, Taurus. Okay? So this is what I have for you. Don't forget to like if you're still here. Thank you. And subscribe if you are not a part of my family as yet. Thank you to my returning viewers for your support. Please, everyone, enjoy your next 7 days. And I'll see you at your next reading. Gemini, beloved, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, welcome to all my new viewers. And all my returning viewers, welcome back, family. Welcome back. We're talking about what you can expect for the next 7 days. What is happening? Go on and like this video. Thank you. And if this resonates with you and you're not subscribed, go and subscribe with me. Go and subscribe. Today I started off with runes. And I pre-pulled runes. For Gemini, you got the rune of intuition, or like flow, going with the flow. So let's see how that correlates with the rest of your reading. We're going to start off with the tarot for Gemini. Next 7 days, what can they expect? Give me 2 more, please. What can they expect? What is happening for them next 7 days? Flow. Let's give it me water. I mean, intuition is more water energy. And we do have the new moon in Cancer on the 14th. So we have the Shaman with Trust Your Path. That is the Hierophant. That is Taurus energy. We have the Knight of Cups. It's the creature of water in this deck. Creative expression. And we have the Knight of Pentacles with Take Charge. Okay. So obviously you have some messages coming to you. You are learning something. I feel like you're learning some information about something or about a situation. It could be about a job or a romantic connection, as you have both the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here. It's good news either way. It's something that is evolving you in some sort of way. I can't think of another word. I can't think of the word I actually want to use, but it is, you know, giving you a heads up, putting you in a better position with something after you find this out. Let's get some oracle messages and see. Gemini, next 7 days. Tell me, give me one, please. What can we expect? Thank you. We got burning karma. Okay. So, what does it say? Burning off past bad karma. Step towards soul freedom, advancing toward your true potential. I feel the advancing towards your true potential. I feel that resonates with me. That's kind of the energy I was feeling with the Hierophant card here. Like you evolving, you know, growing, maturing, even being put, you know, 1 or 2 steps ahead of something, maybe towards your true potential. You know, this could be like a job offer that puts you in a position that is much higher than you have had before, you held before, but it is exactly where you belong, you know? And it could be like karmic returns, like good karmic returns coming back to you. The Gemini, next 7 days. Give me one for what they can expect. Okay, I'll cut. Unless you know what? I think it might be this one. We have the feminine. There is the did I say? I think I feel like I said something about female or just intuition when we were talking about the rune of intuition, going with the flow, like more the divine feminine. That's what's coming to me with that. Like maybe you're tapping into your intuition this week, tapping into your divine feminine energy, whether you are male or female, and you know, maybe using your intuition heavily when this opportunity is presented to you. Because the Hierophant is an intuitive creature as well. That is Taurus energy. I don't know if I said that before. I think I did as I say that. Let me get 2 tea leaves for Gemini. Next 7 days. Oops. One more. Thank you. We have success. And we have bird flying. News is on the way. So we have definitely confirmed that there is some sort of message coming to you in the next 7 days, Gemini. Use your intuition while receiving this information. Follow your gut. Trust your gut, more importantly. Because we usually, you know, it's usually not a problem to hear our intuition, but trusting that that's what we're hearing is another story. So, trust your intuition. There's some good news on the way to you. The Shaman, tell me about it. Why is it here for Gemini? The Hierophant. Something, you might be experiencing some sort of change this week. What is this? The Temperance? Okay, so this may be some information that you've been waiting to hear about. Something you've been waiting to hear. That's Sagittarius energy. It could be divine timing for you to learn this. I find this to be some major cards to tell you about a message. So this must be like a really important message. or maybe more important than you realize. Or it's doing something energetically that you don't realize is being done. I might go back to that. Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. I might go back to the Hierophant. One more. Knight of Cups. And then one. I feel like the deck is shuffling so ugly. Thank you. The Two of Pentacles and the Emperor. So this could be communication from a boss, or a business owner, or just someone in, you know, an authoritative figure. Someone who could be already financially stable. They could have their own business, corporation, or whatever, or just a boss. You could be receiving a promotion. This could be something that increases your finances or gives you a pay raise in some sort of way. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you could be making 10 grand more a year than you are now. It's gonna be like a, you know, going from 60 to 70 annually or something like that. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Give me one more. Knight of Pentacles. That's too many. Anything dropped? That's too many. That's like 7 cards. Give me one for the night. Thank you. I'll take 2. King of Wands, 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Some of you could have lost a job recently. And you could have been worried about that. You could have lost a job recently. Yeah. So yeah, that's really the scenario I'm getting with that. Some of y'all could have lost a job recently, and you've been worried about, you know, how are you gonna make ends meet? And I feel like this news on the way, which I believe is a new job, if this is your scenario, it puts you back in control. It could even be a King of Wands that calls you, because the King of Wands is also a boss, you know, business owner, something like that. Some of you, you lost something recently. You had some sort of separation. It could be, you know, you could have separated from a relationship, and they were the business owner. They were the breadwinner. And you've been trying to figure out how you were going to make ends meet. Something puts you back in control. This Knight of Pentacles, this offer, this pentacle being offered, this opportunity, this thing, this news coming in, it puts you back in the driver's seat. It puts you back on the right path. I think for some of y'all, specifically financially speaking, this is good news. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Let me get one more, because I didn't want to do one more with that. Queen of Swords. Okay. Communication. Queen of Swords is communicating. 6 of Wands is victory. So at least we know we're going to be victorious, but we already know that because we got success here. So this is good news coming in to relieve you of something. Relieve you of something that I believe you've been worried about. It may have been kept you up at night trying to figure out what you were going to do. But you're receiving some clarity this week with this Queen of Swords here. You're going to know the next step to take. Okay, Gemini? Go ahead and like this video if you're still here. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Become a part of our family. And to those of you who are already subscribed, thank you for your continued support. Please enjoy your next 7 days, and I will see you all at your next reading.